A deal terminated today. Not because the buyer rejected the restaurant at $245,000. Not because he lacked qualifications or financing. It collapsed because the seller waited too long to sell. The landlord had run out of patience. Past due rent had grown, new tenants were willing to pay more, and he refused to grant another day. The bank, after months of unreturned calls, also stopped cooperating with the release of the assets. The opportunity to sell was gone, and so was the restaurant. This scenario happens far too often. Many owners wait until circumstances force a decision. By then, leverage is gone and recovery becomes extremely difficult. Recognizing the warning signs early gives you the best chance to sell before the situation becomes irreversible. Understanding the market timing plays a major role in a successful sale. BizBuySell's Q3 2025 Insight Report shows that the median days on market for restaurant sales decreased from 205 days earlier in the year to 172 days in the third quarter. Quarter Q4 2024, 175 days. Q1 2025, 205 days. Q2 2025, 204 days. Q3 2025, 172 days. This 16% reduction reflects stronger buyer activity and more competitive listings. Yet the same data highlights a key truth. A sale still takes several months. If rent payments, loan obligations, or cash reserves are already strained, there may not be enough time for buyers to act or for lenders to complete their review. Sellers who wait until a crisis begins often run out of runway before a deal can be completed. Sign 1. Rent obligations are falling behind. Falling behind on rent is often the first sign the window for selling is closing. Landlords generally have limited tolerance for unpaid rent, especially in desirable markets where they can replace a tenant quickly and sometimes at a higher rate. An under-market lease is valuable only when you remain in good standing. Once you fall behind 30 to 60 days, the landlord may take possession of the space. When that happens, your ability to sell is lost. What to do? If you see challenges ahead, contact your landlord early. Let them know you plan to sell and need time to complete the transaction. Request 3 to 6 months. Most landlords prefer a smooth transition to a new operator rather than a vacancy. What not to do? Do not hide the problem from your broker. Your broker invests time and resources into bringing qualified buyers to the table. If rent is behind, they need full visibility to structure a deal that accounts for the landlord's needs. Full transparency creates a strategy that protects your ability to sell. It is also important to remember that liability under a lease or personal guarantee often remains even after the landlord takes possession. Past due rent and the cost of releasing the space may still fall back on the tenant. Securing landlord cooperation early can help prevent additional financial exposure. Sign 2. Loan payments are late or stopped. Falling behind on bank payments is another major warning sign. If you financed equipment or purchased the business with a loan, your lender likely holds a lien on the assets. Once you default, the lender gains significant control over the path forward. Completing a sale becomes difficult without their cooperation. Avoiding calls is the worst approach. Silence suggests distress and risk, which makes lenders less willing to support a sale. What to do? Contact your lender before they contact you. Tell them you plan to sell and want to ensure repayment from the proceeds. Many lenders prefer a cooperative path rather than repossession, which is costly and time-consuming. Most lenders have no interest in storing or selling restaurant equipment. If they see a clear plan for repayment, they are often willing to work with you. What your certified restaurant broker needs to know. Be transparent about the loan balance and terms. Your broker cannot price or negotiate effectively without understanding any liens on the business. At We Sell Restaurants, we work regularly with lenders to structure realistic solutions. Brokers experienced in these conversations can help keep negotiations moving and protect your ability to sell. Sign 3. Cash reserves are running out. Even if rent and loans are current, a lack of working capital can place a sale at risk. The national median time to sell is 172 days, which means you need enough cash to maintain operations during the marketing process. If you are running on limited reserves, the business may begin to decline. Buyers want stability. When operations slip, staff turnover rises, or sales fall, confidence drops quickly. Deals slow, and in some cases, buyers walk away entirely. What to do? Assess your reserves honestly. You should have enough funds to cover operating needs for about 6 months. If that is not realistic, talk with your broker about alternative strategies. Some sellers reduce expenses, adjust hours, or streamline staffing to conserve cash. Others price the business more aggressively to accelerate interest and shorten the timeline. A skilled restaurant broker can help you evaluate both paths and determine the most effective approach. The cost of waiting. Each week that passes after these warning signs appear reduces your leverage. Once eviction begins or a lender initiates repossession, the value of the business declines quickly. Even highly motivated buyers and qualified brokers may not be able to complete a deal under those conditions. Many owners believe they just need one more strong month to turn things around. In most cases, that month never appears. The business continues to decline until selling is no longer feasible. A common misconception: losing money means no value. Many owners assume a business that is not profitable has no value. That is not accurate. Even if operations are struggling, the restaurant still holds value. Buyers often seek second-generation spaces because they save significant time and money compared to building out a new location. Equipment, lease rights, licenses, branding, customer base, and online reputation all carry value. A professional restaurant broker knows how to position these strengths to attract buyers who see opportunity. The better path. Sell before the crisis. The strongest results come from preparing early. If you notice declining sales, rising costs, or operational challenges, begin the process before you are in distress. At We Sell Restaurants, we work with sellers in advance to evaluate market value, review lease terms, and identify potential hurdles. Listings that are well prepared and priced correctly sell faster and often for more than those pushed to the market under pressure. Final thoughts. If your restaurant is struggling, you are not alone. The industry is demanding, and even strong operators face difficult cycles. The key is taking control of your exit before circumstances take control of you. Be transparent with your broker, your landlord, your lender, and yourself. Early action opens options. Delay removes them. Selling is not failure. It is transition. Waiting too long turns a manageable challenge into a permanent loss. To learn what your business is worth, contact We Sell Restaurants for a confidential valuation.